Hello my dear ones, this is your Cajonaholic and welcome to the Gappu family. Some people seem to come a bit too much forward to the front plate of the cajon, and what that makes is that hands get the hindrance from the angle of the legs. So they are not able to play on the tapa with free flowing hands. See? The hands will be restricted from the angle in which the legs are being placed. Didn't really help us to get the proper tonalities from the tapa. So what I recommend is that we should be sitting pretty back on the top surface of the cajon, see, like this. Our glutes should be a few inches out from the back plate of the cajon, see. So the merit of this sort of a position is that number one, we'll get a proper balance to our body on the cajon. And number two, our legs won't make any hindrance to the free flowing of our hands. See? If you move forward or see, this is what makes you happen. So sit enough back on the top surface of the cajon and make yourself comfortable and make your playing easier. So talking about the positioning of the legs. So I wouldn't recommend you sitting like this, much forward. At the same time, not also much going backward. As a beginner, you should be considering yourself playing in a position such as this is a very comforting position. Back like this is also a comfortable position. As a beginner, you should be considering playing in this sort of a position. Make sure that your legs are not too far away from the front plate of the cajon, just near to the front plate of the cajon, equidistant from the side plates of the cajon, not too much forward. In this sort of a position, you shouldn't go too much to the back plate of the cajon. This makes us uncomfortable. This is good. And one more thing, you keeping it like this, you can have the counting. You can have the counting with your legs. You can count like this. This is pretty comforting. This is also pretty good. You can also count with your heels. This sort of a position is comfortable for this sort of counting and also with the heels. Yeah, this position is also good. You might have seen cajon players positioning themselves in this or this sort of posture. Why this is being done is that while playing, it makes easier for them to bend the plank and to make the tonalities accordingly as far as their needs. For an example, you shouldn't consider this or this sort of a positioning as a beginner. As a beginner, I highly recommend you to be in this sort of a position or like this. This should be considered as an intermediate to advanced, also professional approach. By the time you actually want to be in this sort of a position, you would have really made a very good balance of your body on the cajon, and then you can easily adapt to this sort of a position. So I hope you like this video. If you want to know more about the cajon and other cajon percussion related videos, tutorials and stuff like that, please feel free to subscribe and be a part of the family. Thank you.